from Pokeout Guy.
So here we go. It's we're gonna be jumping into game 2. If you missed game 1, that's because I missed it while I was washing my hands in the restroom in between rounds. It's one of those things where Augusto was able to knock out a Lumineon for what I've been told by my casters. We're joined here by Ryan Sutherland and Cal Connor. How's it going, everyone? And it's one of those things where jumping into game 2, let's see how it plays out. I mean, this matchup, we already saw this matchup in the top 4 of the event. And it's really one of those things where it wasn't as vicious as this, I guess, but Augusto is a late night series champion, multiple late night series champion, and if they're not coming first, they're coming second. So, I mean, I think they're used to the top cut here. It's really one of those things where maybe their Mew deck is a little bit more aggressive, or I might say that they're a little bit more experienced with Mew as a deck than other players. Might be the case. So we'll see how it's going. I mean, the start here's nothing crazy, but it is a good enough start for Augusto to be able to draw some stuff. Now, have we looked at either of these players' lists yet? Is there anything that's worthwhile to note about either Andrew's Palkia list or Augusto's Mew list?
Augusto doesn't. No. Augusto plays Cyllene, the Trekking Shoes.
Okay,
it's
so
a pretty standard
Augusto's list
Mew
is at
list.
least updated for this new format, and I mean, I think if I played Cyllene, I'd be playing 2 copies of Mew VMAX, because at least you could be able to get them back. And I mean, Andrew's playing the newest deck of the bunch, really showing that Palkia can be a threat. I like a lot of their choices. A lot of their choices are very interesting as well, going with double copies of Irida and stuff like that you just might not necessarily see in other decks. We also see Battle VIP Pass 2 copies here. And that might be a card that I'm not sure how you search out the 2 Battle VIP passes. Do either of you have any idea how that works out? I guess they just go Lumineon, Irida, Battle VIP Pass, search that out.
Yeah, I guess that's the plan.
I actually think that's really hot, to be honest.
From the look at the list, it does play a Roxanne and a Leon as well.
Yeah, the Leon can definitely increase the damage outputs. Because I think Palkia does 260 plus Choice Belt 290 plus Leon 320. So that's enough to knock out a Mew VMAX that does not have Orc Warrior in play. A lot of players are cutting those as well. Something to note. See how this Genesect play, I mean, not looking like the hottest hand in the Wild Wild West. Or maybe it is, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I think Augusto does whatever they want with me and it works out. The way that I always look at it, I'm like, Augusto, if someone's seeing success with Mew, it's probably Augusto.
Yes. I think he got top 8 at regionals as well in Brazil with the Mew deck.
Yeah, Augusto's very, very good player. For sure.
Yep. That's awesome. So, I mean, not the greatest start, but I mean, it depends on who's taking the first 2 prize cards first. I think that's how this matchup's dictated. It's just whoever can draw prize cards. And I'm just gonna see exactly what's gonna be going on here. Augusto's list, perfect. I'm just getting both copies of the graphics done just in case either player wins. So that's always very cool. I mean, I think the match could go either way, but with Augusto being up a game, I don't necessarily see them slipping. I think it's typically a favored matchup for Mew VMAX, but like, I mean, anything could happen, right? Like, I really, I think anything could happen here.
We see the bucket.
The bucket. The buckets.
So we're gonna see that V-Star ability coming down this turn.
Yeah. And I mean, that's something that Andrew's been consistently doing, is just getting that V-Star ability out there. And it looks like we're just gonna Andrew taking the first 2 prize cards here. I don't see a world where they just don't. This game to me seems like it's probably over for Augusto before it starts.
Yeah, it looks like the line of play that Andrew is typically going for is the double ball strat after killing a 2-prizer.
Yeah.
And just hoping that his opponent can't just one-shot every Palkia every turn. But if he takes the first knockout, he's just always going to win that match. The prize trade.
I mean, I think so, unless, like, of course we see, like, them just dead draw, but there's not like we're adjusting their hand or anything. Like, I think Augusto just needs a lot here to just jump back in. And, like, just seems tough. I mean, it's not particularly great. As for what's going on in the late night special, I'm trying to look at the top decks. I mean, Blissey Miltank is up there, Regigigas is up there, a lot of Palkia is up there.
Yeah, I was really surprised with the Reggie doing so well so early, since it's such a complicated and complex deck.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool though. Blissey Miltank being a real threat. I think this format's crazy. Like, there's decks to build. I definitely have decks to build. But I think that's the really exciting part about it. And I mean, if anyone checks it out on the Zach Lesage PTCG channel on YouTube, by all means, I will be posting some content. There's the double Cyllene flip again. What the heck?
Oh my goodness. These Mew players are sacking.
Yeah.
When you play a flip card, of course you're going to get heads. That's just how it works. He might go for a tab here. Yeah.
That Cram-o-matic. And another heads.
I mean, when you're getting non-stop heads, you just go attack, 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 attack. It's the best you can do. I mean, is that the knockout? That is the knockout. I mean, they did get the knockout once there. Just depends on how they're able to kind of roll this up.
Yeah.
It works like that.
Is Andrew going to be able to respond? Alessi is back in action.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing about Palkia. It's just like, you're out there attacking and doing stuff. And also, anyone who's playing in the late night special, if you're down to round 14, it's the last round before top 8. Go get it. It's up right now. Check it out in the Discord. So it's just been an interesting night. I mean, these events have just been like breezing by. I think the format definitely seems like it's sped up a little bit. See some quick shooting action as well. I mean, I really don't see a way that Andrew loses this game. Maybe Andrew will become our late night series invitational champ, and that would be very cool with the Palkia deck.
And we're getting the 1 KO.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Are we gonna see the Leon play here, or is he gonna go for the double crit?
I mean, I don't even know if the Leon even matters. They don't even need to get the one shots. But there's the one shot. I mean, Andrew's
Oh, I
deck
thought it was
is
280.
like, I really just don't see how this game. I mean, I do see how this game goes. Augusto needs to get a knockout here. That's a for sure moment. Also, everyone toss this video a like. We got 25 likes and over 80 people watching. It'd be great.
This man is the luckiest man on earth.
I mean, they're lucky, but they're still losing, so does it actually matter?
Fair.
So, I mean, they do get the knockout again. It just... maybe it's not that bad, because, like, I don't think Andrew's going to be able to, like, follow this back up.
Yeah, because the V-Star ability is already used. There's no,
Yeah, there's no... You can't Melanie and Boss in the same turn.
so we'll see.
This could be all it's. All of it's. Let's see. I mean, you just gotta sit there with that big Pokemon in the active position. Now, the thing that might be difficult for someone like Augusto is how do they get that last 2 prize cards?
If Luminion V comes down. But I don't think
He's probably gonna Roxanne if he gets Luminion. If that, I think. Oh, we're not even gonna see it come down.
Just quick shooting and pass. Short turn.
Yeah, he might have this because I don't think there's a world where he can knock out this Palkia.
Wait, tablets are down 3 or 4.
I think it's 4. I want to say 4.
Oh,
And there's also Tool Jammer gone.
Yeah.
Tool Jammer is jamming out. And I mean, Nah or Sim? Sim.
Sim. No.
No. Yes. So, I mean, it depends. Do we feel like Andrew has the boss in hand? I think they put the Greninja down to try to get around things. I mean, I think they can go scoop up nets and then play Luminion and then go boss. So, to me, I feel like this game is over and Andrew wins the game. That's a lot of boss's orders. I think you gotta attack the active.
He Technoblast, so
Oh,
he can't.
they
Yeah,
used
yeah.
Technoblast! That sucks.
This game's a wrap.
I think he has net in hand. It's gonna be tough.
They definitely have to have the net, but I mean, you gotta play to draw an extra card, and I think this is gonna be very bad for Augusto because they need at least 2 other turns after this in the game, and I feel like Andrew's gonna go boss's orders, or it's gonna go scoop
There it
bits,
is, right there.
Luminion, boss's orders game. They don't even need the Luminion. It looks like they just have this. There's the scoop of nets. Are they going to get it? Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh.
Who has the boss's orders? On the Meloetta.
Andrew,
Palkia
he
VSTAR. Oh, that, both.
All of the above. Okay, tying up the series 1-1. Very exciting finals. Wow. So much action. I can't even believe. And we have 90 people watching this. One last game for the late night season Series 4, brought to you by GG Tour, PTCGO Store, Atlas Collectibles, Zach Lesage, and anyone else who wants a sponsor for the future. Good stuff. So, I mean, I feel like Mew is going to go first and try to go for those bosses. That hand sucks, actually.
Your hand is not great.
Augusto, why you gotta go out like this? This is like living to 100 and tripping on the way to your 101st birthday.
Oh, quick ball off the top.
Top bar, quick ball.
Well, how far will that get him, though? 'Cause
I
he
don't
can't
know.
turn the hand.
He's gonna have to. Oh, he's gonna get rid of boss here.
Yeah, quick ball, boss,
Trainer,
for Genesect
boss.
attach pass.
No, yeah, this doesn't even get him anywhere because he's still gonna have 2 cards in hand regardless.
Yeah, this could just be very, very, very bad.
This is very unfortunate.
Yes, it's very deteriorating. The number 1 seed did not show up also for the late night special. Chuang 1206 fell asleep or didn't show up. I mean, maybe
Interesting.
Andrew just goes no energy, pass. Augusto got to be out here praying.
Is they already locked for the top 8 though, or no?
Yeah, they're locked. Okay, that's
Okay.
definitely just not draw passing. Call for family.
Oh,
And Ultra Ball.
I mean, it's really tough to see what Augusto goes for here. There's a lot of questions you gotta ask yourself.
he's got to go for that boss in the Palkia. I feel like
That's what I'm thinking, too. If he can pull it off,
probably a tab
yeah.
and energy. Yeah,
yeah, get the,
probably a Genesect here.
go get Genesect.
Yeah, definitely Genesect. Then you drop the Power Tabby. Then you drop Boss. And hope you can end up making something happen with his hands.
Mhm. Off of 3 cards,
Yeah,
can we
we'll just knock
find
out this one
the
tab.
VMAX and Switch?
It's gonna be it.
There's a
It's okay.
I mean, I would definitely just attach to a Genesect at this point.
yeah, we need to thin as much as we can, and I'm sure Gus was thinking about it.
Okay. And
3
Genesect for 3.
cards. Ultra Ball,
Okay.
this might matter.
This is actually... I think you go Cram-o-matic away your Cram-o-matic.
Yeah,
I think
Cram-o-matic, look for the Switch, and then Rose Tower and get Ultra Ball off the Rose Tower.
Oh,
Ooh.
Tails! Okay, let's
Rose
see what
Tower
we
for
got
2?
here.
Mew.
Oh,
my goodness!
These crazy top decks from Augusto!
Augusto is cracked at Pokemon! That was about to say Fortnite.
I mean, they might be cracked at
Wow.
Fortnite. We haven't watched their skills. I would play Mew every tournament if I drew like this. Shout out to Augusto. Drawing hot.
Wow.
You definitely attack.
This man cannot be stopped!
Yeehaw!
Wow, and just like that. He
Just
is
like
back
that,
into the game.
Andrew's probably sitting in a chair in the middle of the Midwest crying. Maybe not that bad, actually. Maybe Andrew's a little happier if they have ice cream on their desk or something, but definitely a little bit upset.
Let's see what Mr. Pokiaka has for us.
Maybe it's a concession style. It's not looking good here. I mean, it wasn't looking good for Augusto. I was like, oh man, Augusto got really unlucky at this one. Augusto be popping off!
Andrew might just be amazed at what just happened at this point.
Because the thing is, like, The Irida just basically, like, I don't think we're going to see a path to the peak. I think we're going to see another Palkia go down. And then Augusto's going to have an all-you-can-eat buffet with all of these Pokemon absolutely making their board state washed. Deteriorated. It's a new era, and Mew's on top.
New format and new era of Pokemon.
Yeah, Augusto is crazy. I think the world of Augusto as a competitive player. I am glad I do not live in Brazil because Augusto be slapping around the competition way too much. Like, I'd be like, round one I played against Augusto, and I'll be like, well, I hope I have a die that only flips tails that I can give them. I mean, Augusto with that coin flip is it's a lethal weapon here. And I mean, Andrew's just like, there you go. The Bola Rapida is grabbing another... Yep, there's double Palkia. I think Augusto does have bosses. Is Augusto even playing the catcher's list?
No, just straight boss.
Yeah, they got boss on boss. Some little boss on boss action. I mean, at the way this game is playing out, they are one Cram-o-matic heads away. Or just like, they just basically need to knock out 2 Palkias. That's it. That would be it. The game would be over.
Let's see a Cram-o-matic heads into a boss and a few other things.
You definitely just go Cram-o-matic onto that Ultra Ball right meow. Definitely putting the Cram-o-matic first is ideal. I didn't play Mew last weekend because I did not like Mew for this format anymore. After playing in New Jersey, I thought that Mew was not a great deck for this particular format. It's too countered. Its matchup spread isn't great. It's not bad. It's just not for me.
Augusto should have one more boss, too.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
I mean, I just don't understand why Augusto is not going for the coin flip card first to then determine where they want to do all these plays. There's no advantage.
Why am I still hearing the clock? Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay, they didn't get tails, but a little bit of a missequencing error. Let's see what they get off the Rose Tower. I don't think they want to play the Power Tabs. They definitely want to have Power Tabs for last Palkia. They do need another Switch. Yes. They do not want to play...
Debating.
Oh my goodness.
When Augusto... You know they top decked it because they would have played it beforehand, right? Like...
But that is not a boss.
No, it is not.
But at this point, I don't feel like he's too far behind just knocking out a Sobble here and putting bosses on top. That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I mean, I'm even fine to take a single prize card knockout here.
Yeah. Because then he still only has to get through one Palkia.
One heads, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
just
should we a tablet? Draw one.
Okay.
Can we... Oh, wait. We have to Techno Blast, I think, for a knockout.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really not the biggest issue of the Worlds.
Yeah. Training Court.
So, I mean, Augusto, half their prize cards are gone. Will Andrew bring this back to become the late night champ? That's the big question. I think Mew is in a very good state now that it's an Astral Radiance format. I think it's much better than it ever has been. It's a new era. Mew will rule the day again. All of the old decks are gone except Mew. Actually, I'm sure there's still some of them that are good, but I'm sure everyone here gets the points. Do you get the point, Calvin?
Yes, I get the point.
I just want to make very sure. Playing Mew is a good business decision. That's as much Mew propaganda as we're going to have for today. Okay. So Andrew got out the Palkia, but will the Palkia be able to get the knockout on the Mew? That's the question we're all wondering about here at the Late Night Series Grand Finals. That's what we're waiting for. Is Inteleon going to search for the right cards? If you're Andrew, you love to see it, but, I mean, Augusto's here closing their eyes a little bit. Because you could do that online. You could close your eyes because your opponent can't do any weird, sketchy things against you. And we wait for the search. What could be searched out, you may ask? I don't know. Cards. Trainer cards. Stuff. I think Palkia is probably very good regardless of anything. Okay, so we are going to see another search. Drizzile using
I think we're going for Roxanne. Yeah, Roxanne Path is what's happening here.
Don't worry. Augusto's drawing into a stadium if I ever saw a player drawing into a stadium.
100%. Or Cram-o-matic item has the 2 cards in his hand and gets a heads.
Also, shout out to the 100 people watching or so. It's kind of hot.
Hell yeah.
Makes it for a very exciting thing. Stadium.
2 stadiums.
Oh my God.
This is stupid.
Yes, I feel like Augusto can do no wrong. Augusto is probably laughing in VC. Or laughing in real life. Or anything. And a power tabby!
Well, time to go all in.
Andrew's like, are you actually serious? I Roxanned you. Roxanne is a lie, everybody. Oh, cool.
Oh, and the Mew VMAX and another stadium. Into
yeah, I'm not sure.
Ultra Ball away the stadium and the horn, I think.
or
both the
both stadiums. Are we going all in with Genesect now? Yes, going for did we attach this turn or was that fusion last turn? I can't remember. So I need is a Sparkle otherwise. We're gonna go all in with this Genesect with
Probably
3 more
just put another
Genesect.
Palkia in play.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, Augusto's really going for it here. They're hungry. Hungry for Palkias. Nom 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 nom.
And there's 3 Sparkles.
It's their last power tablets. I think they're looking for boss and energy.
We do have a boss. And the energy.
Yeah.
Oh, we are just gonna Sparkle. Okay.
How many power tablets have they played this turn, though?
I think 2 or 3. 3, I think? Has it been 3? Don't honestly remember.
Does this get it for them?
Does it? Did he play 3 tablets?
The choice belt
That
doesn't
doesn't
count
matter.
because there's a tool jammer.
Hold on.
Oh, they do get
Oh
it.
my goodness! He played 3 tablets on that turn.
So Andrew, 6-1 prize cards. How's this comeback going to happen? Probably not. Because Escape Rope probably wins the game, or that other boss. But, I mean, we'll see how it plays out.
There's a boss.
There's boss. And I think we just see double turbo energy. I think they're trying to go for deck outs. So this is going to be Augusto. Not really climactic. They will likely just win the late night series here. And there you go.
Congratulations to...
That is going to be Augusto winning the series 2-1. Even with that awkward start, Mew destroying Palkia, even though Andrew's list was really cool. Congratulations to Augusto for becoming the Late Night Series Season 4 Invitational Champion. That's a mouthful. Again, shout out to our sponsors, GG Tour, Atlas TCG, and PTC Geostore for sponsoring this event. And I mean, to all the competitors, everyone, again, check out for Late Night Season 5. That is up on Limitless right now, so stay tuned for all that good stuff. We're going to take it back to the booth.